Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the place where car reviews actually tell you the truth. No dealership rehearsals, no sugar-coated marketing talk, and definitely no boring spec sheet reading. Here, it's all about real impressions, real performance, and what you're actually getting for your money. And today, we're diving deep into something that truck fans have been begging Toyota to bring back, the 2026 Toyota Tundra V8. Yeah, you heard that right, the V8 is back, and not just any V8. This one promises to bring the soul and muscle that fans of the older Tundra generations have missed for years. So buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. Exterior. Let's start with what you see first. The exterior. The 2026 Tundra looks like it just came out of a military design lab. Toyota's clearly decided it's done playing safe. The front end is massive, bold, and intimidating, the kind of truck that makes even the F-150 step aside at a stoplight. The grille is enormous, but not in a tacky way. It's sculpted, aggressive, and proudly wears that Toyota lettering like a badge of honor. The headlights are slimmer now, but they're full LED with sequential turn signals that give it a modern, premium edge. You've got a new power dome on the hood that hints at what's hiding underneath, and the overall front stance looks wider, lower, and more muscular. It's the kind of front end that screams, "I can tow your house," say, and look good doing it. From the side, the 2026 Tundra keeps that same commanding presence. The body lines are crisp and squared off, giving it that true old-school truck silhouette but with modern proportions. The fenders are flared, the doors are big, and the side mirrors are massive, perfect for towing. The crew cab version looks especially balanced, with new 20 and 22-inch alloy wheel options that actually fill the arches properly this time. Toyota's designers also tweaked the proportions a bit, stretching the wheelbase slightly to improve ride comfort and rear legroom. You'll also notice subtle V8 badging on the fenders, just enough to make enthusiasts smile without being flashy. And one of my favorite touches? The new power side steps that automatically deploy when you open the doors. Smooth, quiet, and practical. Around the back, Toyota's designers clearly went for a rugged yet premium look. The taillights are slimmer and more modern, featuring a C-shaped LED design that blends beautifully into the tailgate. And speaking of the tailgate, it's now power-operated with the hidden release button in the taillight, a small but smart touch. The bumper is reinforced with integrated corner steps, and if you opt for the TRD Pro model, you get a blacked-out tailgate with bold Toyota lettering that spans across it. There's also a new multi-function tailgate setup, similar to what we've seen from Ram and GMC. It folds down or swings out sideways for better access. The exhaust tips, twin pipes tucked neatly under the bumper, hinting at that glorious V8 soundtrack that's coming. Interior. Now let's climb inside, because this is where Toyota's really stepped up its game. The old Tundra's interior felt tough but outdated. This one feels premium, high-tech, and still built to last. The cabin is huge, and Toyota clearly spent time fixing one of the biggest complaints: materials and technology. The dash design is clean and horizontal, giving a wide and open feel. Right in the center is a massive 14-inch infotainment screen with crisp graphics, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Toyota's latest multimedia system, which is finally quick and intuitive. Below that, physical knobs for volume and climate control. Yes, real knobs, something every truck owner appreciates when you're wearing gloves or bouncing on a trail. The steering wheel is thick and chunky with solid buttons, and behind it sits a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that's customizable with V8-specific animations and performance gauges. The seats are another highlight. They're wide, supportive, and now come with both heating and ventilation even in mid-trims. The higher trims, like Platinum and 1794 edition, go full luxury with semi-aniline leather, open-pore wood, and even ambient lighting that subtly changes color at night. There's also a new panoramic roof option that floods the cabin with light, making the Tundra feel more like a luxury SUV inside. Rear passengers get plenty of legroom, charging ports, and even optional heated rear seats ain't not something you see in every truck. But let's talk about what really matters in a truck like this: the performance. The 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 marks the return of the engine that fans have been missing since Toyota replaced it with the twin-turbo V6 a few years ago. Under the hood, you'll find a brand new 5.0-liter V8 that's been engineered from the ground up. A lightweight aluminum block, direct injection, and variable valve timing, it produces an impressive 430 horsepower and 480 pound-feet of torque, paired with the 10-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoother than before. And while Toyota hasn't officially confirmed it yet, insiders say there might even be a hybrid-assisted V8 version coming later, combining that old-school grunt with some modern efficiency. On the road, the V8 Tundra feels like a completely different animal. There's instant throttle response, deep exhaust notes, and that satisfying sense of effortlessness when you're pulling a trailer or overtaking on the highway. Toyota also worked on the ride quality, with updated coil spring rear suspension and adaptive dampers on higher trims. It's more composed, more confident, and finally feels like it belongs in the same conversation as the F-150 and Silverado. Off-road, the TRD Pro trim is still the go-to. It comes with Fox shocks, skid plates, locking rear differential, and terrain select drive modes that make crawling over rocks or sand feel easy. And yes, the V8 torque makes off-roading feel more natural than ever. Fuel economy obviously takes a bit of a hit compared to the hybrid, but that's not why you buy a V8 truck. You buy it for the sound, the power, and the confidence that it's got more than enough under the hood. And honestly, Toyota's new cylinder deactivation system helps keep fuel use reasonable when cruising, so it's not as bad as you'd think. Now, let's talk pricing. The 2026 Tundra lineup starts around $53,000 for the SR5 model with the V8, and climbs up to about $73,000 for the fully loaded Platinum or $1,794 edition. The TRD Pro, which packs all the off-road hardware, sits just under $76,000. Given what you're getting, a brand new V8, upgraded tech, and that bulletproof Toyota reliability, the pricing is actually pretty competitive. It's not cheap, but it's built to last, and that's something Toyota's never compromised on. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Toyota Tundra V8 is more than just a truck. It's Toyota listening to its fans. It brings back the character, the sound, and the soul that made the older Tundras legendary, while combining it with the tech and comfort of a modern flagship pickup. It's tough when you need it to be, comfortable when you want it to be, and powerful enough to make you grin every time you hit the throttle. If you're someone who's been waiting for Toyota to bring back the true V8 experience, your wait is over. The 2026 Tundra proves that you can have old-school muscle and new-school refinement in one package. Thanks for watching another detailed review here on Car Flash, where we tell you the truth about every car, not the marketing version, but the real-world one. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Because we've got more raw, honest reviews of the latest 2026 models coming your way soon. Until next time, this is Car Flash, keeping it real, one drive at a time.